Hey guys, welcome back to another Vindicator Epic video, and this is the history of the U.S. states, all the way from 1790 to 2020. Now, I know it is 2021, but this map only goes as far as 2020. So, yeah. Also, we have five different things here. We have green as states, purple as territories, which there aren't any here, blue as dependencies, which the modern dependencies aren't shown in this map, but there is one place that was a dependency of the U.S. And then we have the U.S. districts and the U.S. departments. I'm back in time. So 1783, the 13 colonies gained independence from Great Britain and called themselves the United States, with also gaining also gaining a bunch of land here. Well, Virginia is given the land of modern day Kentucky, and Georgia is given the land of modern day North Mississippi and North Alabama. The current 13 states are Massachusetts, New Hampshire, that's the Republic. So it's not really a state. I probably should fix that. Okay, so they were Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. And then with also 3 different territories being made, which were the Northwest Territory, consisting of a bunch of Indian land, and the Southwest Territory, which is modern-day Tennessee. Yeah, the Northwest Territory is followed by the Mississippi River, containing some of modern-day Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. And also we have the Vermont Republic. Now, these states don't ratify as states until 1790, with Delaware being the first one. I'm not sure of the actual order. And then that happened. 1800, Vermont becomes the first state that isn't a colony, that wasn't a previous colony, and Kentucky gains independence from Virginia and becomes a state, and Tennessee becomes a state, which is formed from the Southwest Territory. And also the Mississippi territories consist of South Mississippi and South Alabama, while Georgia still keeps North Mississippi and North Alabama. And the Northwest Territory is also now split into the Indiana Territory, consisting some of modern-day Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, and Indiana, and the Northwest Territory consisting some of modern-day Michigan and Ohio. Also in 1800, the District of Columbia is founded as the new capital of the United States, which the previous one was Philadelphia. In 1803, the Louisiana territories sold to us, making a really big amount of the land. Making a really big amount of land, about half. Wait, no. It was about the same size as the other USA, as the USA before they were sold to, yeah, that. And also with that, Ohio becomes a state in 1803 along with the territory, and in 1804 the Orleans Territory is founded. Georgia also loses its northern Mississippi and southern Alabama and is taken by the Mississippi Territory. Also, we have the Michigan Territory, the Indiana Territory, and the Illinois Territory. In 1812, Louisiana becomes a state. And the Missouri Territory is founded, along with the Arkansas Territory, which is later founded in 1819. 1812 comes the Missouri Territory, and also Louisiana. I can't talk. And comes the founding of the Indiana State, the Illinois State, and the Michigan Territory. Then later the Arkansas Territory, consisting of modern-day Arkansas and some of Oklahoma. Also, Maine gets independence in 1820 from Massachusetts. That's not Massachusetts. There's Massachusetts. Permanent changes again. That's cool. In 1830. In 1822, the Florida Territory is sold to us, and the Arkansas Territory loses its modern Oklahoma. Also, when Missouri becomes a state in 1821, the new territory is known as the Unorganized Territory. Missouri then gains some more land, with Michigan becoming a state as well, and with the Wisconsin Territory, the Iowa Territory, and again the Unorganized Territory. Then the American-Mexican War happens, and a lot of territory is gained. So in 1850, with the forming of the state of California. Did I miss Texas? I did. Okay. Oh yeah, and also in 1845, Texas joined the Union, which led to many wars. The Oregon Territory, the new Minnesota Territory, the Utah Territory, and the New Mexico Territory. 1860, I'm pretty sure in the 1860s that's when the Civil War happened. We have Oregon, the new Washington Territory, we have the Public Land Strip, the Indian Territory, and the Unorganized Dakota Territory, along with the Unorganized Territory being renamed to Nebraska Territory. Also, the formation of the Kansas Territory. Did I skip some states? I think I did. Well, Iowa becomes a state. I think, yeah, I skipped that. Oof. Okay. Oh yeah, Minnesota becomes a state as well. In the 1870s, the Civil War concludes, and the entire East Coast, and the entire eastern part of the U.S. is states and one district. The new Dakota Territory, Nebraska State, Kansas State, that didn't change. The new Arizona Territory, Colorado Territory, Wyoming Territory, Idaho, Montana, and then it's also the Department of Alaska being sold to us by Russia. And Colorado becomes state in 1876, and nothing really much changes. In 1890, that's when it starts to change, because you can see how many states actually become states here. With the new formation of North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and Washington, and with the new territories of the Indian Territory and the Oklahoma Territory. With only leaving 5 territories and 2 districts, which are the only places in the U.S. that are not states. Then 1900, Utah becomes a state, and 1896, and then in 1900 we occupy the Hawaii Territory as a dependency of the U.S. 1910, Oklahoma becomes a state out of the Oklahoma Territory and the Indian Territory. Then in 1912, Arizona and New Mexico become states, and the Alaska District. I don't know if I mentioned that, but for a while Alaska was the 2nd district of the U.S. Also the biggest and smallest places in the U.S. Kind of cool. Becomes a territory. Until 1959, when Alaska and Hawaii become states. After that, nothing happens to the states, and there are yet tons of cases about a 51st state. For example, Puerto Rico, Washington, D.C., Chicago, and Long Island, and that's just a few of them. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It means a lot to me that you're watching these videos and stuff. Even if you're not American, you know. I mean, if you're like European or Canadian, you still know some stuff about the U.S. I'm not saying you guys are bad or anything, because y'all are amazing, but still. Anyways, guys, it's Vindicator out. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like.